Howdy everyone, welcome back to the Wandering Trader Village here on Hermitcraft. Last time we built up some of the houses, one of which you can see right down there. The orange house is one of the ones we built up and put an interior inside of it. Today we're going to continue that. I think we have 7 interiors done so far, and we have 8 interiors still to go. So, I'm going to go ahead and put down all my boxes here. We're going to start to build some of these interiors, and hopefully we can get the interiors of all these concrete buildings complete today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 3 more houses now completed, and the interiors have also been completed, so let's take a look. First up, the lime green concrete house, and yeah, in here you can see we have a little bit of an archery range going on here. So, obviously, you stand here, you practice your archery up against those targets, which are just fletching tables. So, yeah, hopefully they add some functionality to this block in the coming update in 1.15 or so. That would be pretty nice, and same thing with the smithing table, because those are the two which don't have any functionality or interactivity yet. But they look pretty good in this wall here as like a little archery range. And of course these doors here are meant to protect, somebody from coming down the stairs from being hit by an arrow or something. Over here we got a nice little bench with the painting and some tripwires. We got a little bit of bookshelf action and some flower pots here. We have a nice staircase that sort of goes around in a diagonal sense, like it's not just like a straight staircase, it sort of wraps around a little bit, so I thought that was pretty cool. Up here we have the spot where you actually get your block. Right here we got some beds, we got an enchanting table, some pistons, and some note blocks and some ladders. So pretty nice little greenhouse right here, or I should say lime house right here. So that's that one. Also inside this lime house we have a secret entrance and a secret exit. So if you're inside this house, there's a way out here. You can jump off the balcony, or if we open this door, you'll see we actually have a secret exit right here. So this is one of the first ones that we put in. So you just close the trap door on you, and then you can crawl out this way. It's a little bit slow, but you eventually come out on the next street over right here. So right next to the light blue house. And that's, yeah, you can also go in this way as well. So you can go in this way like this. I should probably add a pressure plate so that automatically closes again. And then right here, all you got to do is open this up. You just go straight on up, and then you're into the greenhouse. So I think it's a pretty cool little secret entrance slash exit right there. Pretty nifty. So that is the lime concrete house. Now let's head over here. We got the yellow house. Yellow house over here. So this is what this one's looking like with the dark oak wood. Let's go ahead and head on in. And this one I sort of made like a themed house. The theme is, and I actually need one more spruce wood. The theme is log cutter. Log cutter house, basically, is this yellow house. So, you can obviously see we have some pistons. We have some stone cutters right here, which are sort of like chopping the wood. And then that chops the wood into planks. The planks then get pushed up by this piston. And then the planks themselves here, once they're pushed up, they get pushed over by this piston, which then chops them further into barrels. And then we have this roller thing here as well, which is kind of cool, I think. So yeah, we got this going on. We have a bed here, yellow bed. We've got some paintings, chest, and an enchantment table. And that's the entirety of the yellow house there. Here's where you get your block, by the way, between these saplings here. So kind of a cool themed house for this one. Let's see, it looks like it's becoming night, so let's just go ahead and sleep a little bit. There we go. And I'll show you guys the white house next, right over here. Yeah, white house. So this is white on white, so it's a little bit bright inside, but this is what we got in here. So yeah, the idea with this one is it's like a flower growing house, basically. So we got the bed downstairs, actually. We got some composters around here that are partially filled up. We got these things, which are meant to be like the, like it's dripping water down on the flowers to grow them up. Yeah, and that's that. You can see we got some grindstones here, painting here. Another cool little staircase here. And then up top we have like a little study area here. We got a little table action here. This is where you get your block from right here. We got some storage and some other stuff up here, as you can see. So, yeah, that is the White House there. So, pretty nifty. Pretty cool, I think. So, those are the 3 houses we have done so far. And I also added one other tunnel area. One other secret passageway. which isn't really that secret, but yeah, it's right here. So if we get in here, you can see we can actually like come down this way, go down this side, and then come out down here. So this goes from this alleyway over here to this next alleyway over here. That's where that goes. So yeah, that's sort of another secret passageway I put in there. I'm not sure if I'll keep that one or not. It'd be cool. It might be cool to have it like come out like in one of these doors here. That way players have a reason to like come in and out of this area right here. I think that would be a cool thing. So I might move that. Yep, I went ahead and moved it. So I decided to move it over to this little alcove here, just so this is a little bit more in use, basically. So we have a button here. This opens up 2 doors. You can actually go through either door, and we'll make this tunnel sort of one solid color here. And you'll make your way through here, up here. Use this trapdoor to go into crawl mode, and then crawl out right here. So that's going to be how you get there, and then of course you can go back the opposite way too. But I'd like this trapdoor to close behind you, to sort of maintain its secrecy. So like when you open it and you crawl through like this, like once you get to this point it should close behind you, so that the other player can't really see it that easily, and it remains hidden. It doesn't cause problems here, and it doesn't look like there's a giant hole in the in the side of this building facade. So let's just go ahead and do that right now. Let's quickly back out here, and we're gonna make this thing happen right here. I think this should be somewhat straightforward to do. So I think all we'll need is an observer facing upward. That's not upward. Upward, there we go. Then we'll put a string on that, like that. So if I toss an item up there now, yeah, we should, yep. You see this thing turn on whenever there's an item or an entity on that string. Fantastic. So let's then come down one more. Like that. We'll have this go into a dust. Have a repeater here. Let's put it on 4 ticks going into a block. Need a torch here. Block there. Block here. And then we need this to permanently be on. Like that. Oh, and it also opens that door. Okay. I guess that's fine. Tell you what. If this is going to be like this, can I... There. Yeah, that should work. So that'll be permanently powered now. So now let's just go ahead and test this out. Let's crawl through here. Okay, is that now closed? Yes, that is now closed. Awesome. All right, and then if we get back through here. Yep, no problem. And we come out and it's closed permanently. Nice. Yeah, that's perfect. So that'll work right there. So that's our secret passageway there. We'll do the same thing as well. Use basically the same redstone for this one down here. Yeah, same one for this one down here. I think that'll affect this door then, probably. And maybe also this door. So we'll have to maybe replace these doors, but that's fine. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just dig in here. We're going to make this happen so that it closes behind you, similar to what we had in the previous secret tunnel. So I'll go ahead and get this done, and I'll be right back. Alright, so yeah, it looks like this will work now. So if we get on in here, look back. Yep, closes just fine. Awesome. And the other doors should do the same thing. Yep, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Okay, so that is now done. Let's get on to these final few houses. Alright guys, so for the final time, we got ourselves 3 more new houses, and let's take a look at what's inside of these things. So down here, we got a bunch of furnaces, a couple smokers in here as well. We have some looms, we have a few bookshelves, and some paintings, and of course the lanterns that provide the lighting for this area. Then we have another sort of corner staircase here. We got a bed up here, another painting, more furnaces, and then we have like a little area here with some note blocks and some paintings, and then here's where you get your block. So yet another one where you have to go up to the 2nd level to get your block, so that's pretty cool. If we make our way down here, let's go over to the black house now. This black house is kind of a unique house, and yeah, this one is actually the first house that goes 3 stories up. So if we make our way in here, You can see what we got down here. So we got like a little desk area right here when you first come in. We got a little painting here with a spruce tree and a flower pot. We got a clock, another painting, enchantment table, a bed, another painting, and then we have a third level up here. So this is the third one up. So this is where you can jump out, but the third level is actually where you get your block right up here. And of course you have a good view out here of the other buildings and such, and yeah, a couple more blocks down here. So yeah, this one's kind of unique in that you have to come up to the third level in order to get your block, but then you can come down and do whatever. So that's pretty cool. And then if we make our way down here to the final concrete house, the Cyan House, you can see it over there. This one kind of looks like an aquamarine type thing going on here. So this Cyan House is kind of unique. First of all, we have 3 doors down here, 3 separate doors, each controlled by their own button. Right there and right there. Now, the doors on the side, these are pretty similar. So you see here, yeah, got a door right there. We got a whole bunch of decoration in here, some note blocks and stuff in here, some looms, some cauldrons, some paintings, etc. And then we have another door right here, very similar to the one on this side. But you'll notice that both of these doors have no pressure plate. So you actually can't go out the bottom doors here. You can only come in these doors. And you have to actually go out the middle door if you want to go out the bottom. So you can come in and out the middle door no problem. And you'll see there's also some scaffolding here. That's because this actually takes you up to the 2nd floor. And of course there are staircases on the sides as well. So these both lead up, but you can't come down and go out the door on the side. So that's pretty cool. Up here we have, yeah, the big master bed right here. We got a chest. We got some tripwires. Here's where you get your block right over here, next to these stone cutters and things. We also have a nice little lectern here, right in front of the scaffolding, which can take you up and down. We got a poster here. We got a flower pot here, loom, another painting, etc. So yeah, that is the entirety of the Cyan House there. And of course you can make your way down right here and then out like that if you so choose. Or you can just jump from the 2nd story. Either way. So yeah, that is the Cyan House there. And with that, guys, we now have all of the houses done here at the Ravagers Run minigame. Psych! We're not done with the houses yet, ladies and gentlemen. We have one more to go, and I just now decided to add this house because it didn't make a whole lot of sense why we had all other colors of concrete except for gray concrete. So I decided to go ahead and add gray concrete, just basically chopped this brown terracotta building in half and decided to make the 16th house the gray concrete house. So here's what it's looking like from the outside. If we go ahead and head on in, you can see inside here, this is one of the cooler houses. I decided to go with like a war theme for this house. And we have the ominous banners here. We have some inspiration for war here, you know. You got the crossbow, you got the guys fighting, you got the emeralds, you got a pillager head. We got the looms that were made, presumably to make these banners here. Got a little storage here. Here's where you get your block, right here. Hit that button. We got a little lantern on the smithing table, a little painting. And then upstairs, we got the wither, of course. And then, you know, he's growing some flowers to basically make some dyes for the banners down there. At least that's the idea. We also have this little bit right here. This looks a little weird. I'm going to chop this off right here. That still looks a little weird. Let's do this. Let's do a shelf right here with a chest up there. I think that looks better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so there we go. This house is now complete. And yeah, that is the 16th house in total we have here. And now we have all of the houses complete. So looking good, looking good. So with that 16th house added to the minigame, we are now very close to actually opening up this Ravagers Run minigame. We just need the Ravagers to be moved in, and we need a little bit of redstone outside of this main gate here, which we'll probably get to in a coming episode. But for now, guys, we are actually going to check back in with the Ryder Cup, which concluded on Monday. If you guys remember, last time Europe pulled ahead on the first 9 holes by 2, so they're 2 up with another 9 holes still to play. So let's go ahead and head on into the Ryder Cup recap now, and we're going to start off with a little bit of patriotic music. So after those patriotic songs, we were pumped up and ready to go, but unfortunately, on the very first hole, the distraction was actually to wear a pumpkin on your head, and, well, let's just see what happens on our first shot. Boop. Okay. Oh.
See, that worked a treat. That
Wow.
was such a great idea.
That was really good.
Oh, man. That was pretty rough. Not gonna lie.
Oh, come, you're in the water. No.
All right, so I'm right here. Man, the pufferfish actually knocked me out of the water. Dang. So it was not a great start for us, but luckily, Europe also went into the water off the tee, which put us basically on even footing. And then Europe actually got 2 penalty strokes for not wearing a pumpkin during the hole. That set up Scar to have this shot to win the hole for the USA.
Oh no!
That looked pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
Jeez, 3-2.
Vindicated for my poor performance last stream.
Okay, so USA wins the hole. Europe is now 1 up. On the next hole, Joe Hills had a phenomenal drive for the US, which set up this second shot, which we took into the green.
You can do it, guy. America.
Hopefully it's good.
Oh my word!
Oh.
We'll have to do a chorus fruit as well, Falls
Yeah,
here.
chorus tree. That's what I was thinking.
So I was gonna gamble
Take
with
it chorus
the
fruit.
just above the ledge, but I looked at my chat. So that person in chat, Red Skimmer.
Oh!
How did that not work? Oh, is it because I hit the banner?
Could be, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, okay
Well.
then.
You might as well
I
throw
mean,
one in.
our next shot is a guarantee, right? Pretty much.
Yeah. Throw it.
Yep.
So you know, there you go. We'll call a chorus fruit on you and try that one as well.
All right, so you guys had 4. All right, so Scar, you want to eat the chorus fruit?
Yeah.
Red Skimmer says sorry. Yeah, it's all right. This one we learned something. Oh my word.
Okay. Just hole in one. Hole in one here.
Oh! Okay, that's
it.
fine. That's fine.
You got a good angle on the back of the flag.
Yeah, if you
I
aim...
actually got this. Yeah, I think you're right, Joe. Okay. Yeah, because I can land here.
Yeah.
All right. The
Got
power
this.
of 1,000 cakes.
Got this.
Here we go.
Can we use a chorus fruit twice in a row?
No.
You can, I guess.
Well,
Oh, we
left.
can. Oh, we give-
No.
Oh, too late.
Save them.
Hey,
Oh.
all right. That's another win for the U.S., so it's back to even. All tied. All tied. So that clutch throw by Scar resulted in the U.S. winning the hole, and we were now even with Europe going to the 12th hole. On the 12th hole, both teams kind of struggled a little bit. Both teams went way over the green with their third shot, and then took 3 additional shots to get into the hole, with both teams making a double bogey 6 on the par 4 12th hole. So we tied on the 12th hole. The next hole was the 13th hole, a par 5. Both teams were pretty closely matched until we got up close to the green, where Joe Hills did this from a bunker.
Okay.
Yep, so right where
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that
right
Scar
behind me.
only operates in radians. So, yeah. So, just going to go ahead and throw that out there.
Oh, be good. Oh, really nice, Joe.
Oh,
Good shot. Good
great
shot.
shot.
That was a close one.
Good shot. After Europe made a bogey, it meant that we had 1 shot to make a par to take our first lead here in the Ryder Cup. Yep, it is.
Don't want to get this one wrong. Cost your team a point. Oh dear.
That's
oh,
in.
That didn't help.
Ooh, you earned us a
Just
point.
like that time
All
we
right.
walked on the moon.
Caustic Cub.
There we go.
And some
So-
people say you have a caustic personality.
So U.S. goes 1 up. So we had a 1-up lead going into the 14th hole, and on the 14th hole, both teams were fairly close, and we had this shot for a birdie on hole 14. Okay, let's try... There. Nope, too high. Oh, right there.
Zoo was on a hole over there.
I'm waiting. Oh.
Ooh.
Got
Wait,
it.
did it go in?
It's in.
Oh, it looked like you
That
hit the
looked
banner
good.
and moved
In the hole.
backwards.
In the hole.
All right, false. I don't think it's possible, but is this the snowball going to go anywhere near?
Just a tie.
I'll get closer.
So at this point, Europe had a very long shot and a very long attempt to tie. No, you don't
Yeah,
want
do
that one.
exactly-
You don't
Yeah.
want that
Do
one.
exactly that.
That one slipped off the rim a little bit, so I'd aim a little higher, man.
Oh,
Oh, so close.
So
So
close.
All right. right, so U.S. got 3, Europe got 4, so U.S. is 2 up. On the 15th hole, the distraction was the fire barrage, which made things a little bit difficult, but Scar was able to get around that with the tee shot, putting us just shy of the fairway. And Europe, unfortunately, went over the green, putting them in a very precarious position, and the U.S. ended up winning the hole with a par. At this point, we were up by 3 with only 3 holes left, meaning all we had to do was tie one of the next 3 holes to win the Ryder Cup for the USA. So, the distraction on the 16th hole was actually to drink a suspicious stew of blindness before teeing off, so let's see how both teams did. Okay.
Oh,
Do you have
no.
a ball marker?
No, it's full blindness.
You got this, man. You got this.
Ooh, that looked off to the side.
Might have been.
Oh, I'm in a tree. I'm in a tree.
Oh, man. Oh, we're deep in it. Oh, we're in the forest. All right, all right.
I curse this ball.
Oh, blindness. Beautiful. Goodness knows. Well, that went way too far to the right. I was so blind. Oh my goodness.
It's going to be
Yeah,
a
it's-
battle of the forests.
It's a-
Come on. It is Battle of the Forests. It's...
Yeah, we're both in like the exact same spot. So from here, both the second shots were also taken with blindness, so let's just see where the US and EU both end up.
Okay, I'm gonna chug my soup.
Okay.
Is every shot a soup shot? Soup?
Just
Never mind.
the first two. The first 2 shots.
I think ender pearling out here might be
Oh,
smart.
Joe going high. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I had to get over that tree.
Yeah, that's good. A good strategy.
Still doesn't come down. Oh, dang it.
Nice. That's pretty good.
No, that's good.
Is that
pretty good.
okay?
Yeah.
We're aiming for
Okay,
a
I got this. And I've landed on top of a tree.
Woo!
It's
Oh,
really
you're close.
Yep.
You can come down off the tree and come down.
No luck. No luck. I mean, I guess 0 luck.
We can look round the tree, I'm sure. Start on the
Yep.
very edge of the...
Yep.
Oh, we are having very, very bad luck today.
So with Europe unfortunately stuck behind a tree, all I had to do was get it close to the hole in the next shot, and that would pretty much be it. And luckily I was able to get it somewhat close, as you can see right here.
All right, come. You can do it. Yeah.
Hey!
Oh my word! Did you get a hold of? Like, well, did that go? Did you go in?
Right next to
No,
it.
next.
Right next
Wow.
to it.
That's
Oh,
one heck of a
man.
shot.
Right, can I wedge
Pulse,
or can
you've
I
got
end
to
it
pull
up?
off the most amazing shot ever right now.
So with our fourth shot being essentially a tap-in right next to the hole, it basically meant that Europe had to make a very difficult and very long third shot from over 100 blocks away, and they tried valiantly, but the shot sailed just wide of the flag. So at this point, all that was left to do is basically for the US to tap in to make it official. So this was for a par on the 16th hole to win the match, and there it is right there. So with that, the US won the Ryder Cup. Final score officially was 4-2, meaning we were 4 up with 2 holes to play. So there we have it, guys. The USA has won the Ryder Cup. We have defeated Europe 4-2, and the only question now is where are we going to put this giant trophy at? I've been thinking we could put it maybe somewhere on a main island, put it in a nice, like, you know, trophy case or something. That would be kind of cool. But I don't know. I think we'll just leave it here for now. But if you guys have any ideas what we should do with this giant trophy made of gold, let me know. Let me know what we should do with this giant trophy. But yeah, we also have to make sure and put myself, Scar, and Joe on the Avenue of Champions. So we'll just come on down this way. This is the Avenue of Champions here. You can see these are some of the long drive contest winners and the shootout winners. This is the Concord Cup winners right here. And let's see, we have ourselves a USA banner we will put on here. And we'll put myself, we'll put Joe, and we'll put Scar right there. There we go. And of course we got some signs here, so we just got to put down some info. So this is 2019 Ryder Cup Champions Team USA. Good times with Scar. Good times. Good times. Let's just put Scar. Scar. Cup Fan 135. Here, we'll do this. GTW Scar. There we go. Good times with Scar. and then Joe Hills right there. Final score, USA 4-2. There we go. So 4 up with 2 holes to play. Awesome. So there we go. Ryder Cup champions, Team USA added to the Avenue of Champions here at Concord Country Club. By the way, I just want to say a huge thank you to the participants in this event. So thank you, Full Symmetry. Thank you, Asuma. Thank you, Good Times with Scar. Thank you, Joe Hills, for participating in this with me. It was a blast to play alongside you guys and have a lot of fun out here on this course, because this has been sort of a lifelong dream of mine. Being able to make a course like this and actually be able to play it with friends and just come out here and have a good time. And, you know, all the mechanics are good, and all the distractions and additional gameplay elements we added were a lot of fun. I hope that the other Hermits feel the same way, and hopefully you viewers feel the same way as well, because this has just been an absolute blast for me personally. And hopefully you guys got to see it live on Twitch. There was a lot of crazy stuff that happened throughout the entirety of the match. By the way, if you enjoyed this recap and you want to see all of the Ryder Cup, you can check that out on twitch.tv/CubFan135 right now. It's under my past broadcast, so the past 2 broadcasts combined are the entirety of the Ryder Cup. And speaking of entirety of the Ryder Cup, I will be uploading the entire thing to YouTube, sort of combining the front and the back 9 into one video. In a sort of Ryder Cup episode. So if you guys want to see that, that is coming soon to a YouTube near you. I'll either be uploading it here on the main channel or on my second channel. So yeah, if that interests you, be on the lookout for that. So as the sun begins to set here on Hermitcraft, Team USA basks in the sunlight, glistening off the Ryder Cup trophy, which we have just won. And yeah, we want to thank Europe for participating. Better luck next year. Got him! No, but seriously, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for everybody for participating. Really enjoyed this, and I'm going to go ahead and slip on into my house right here. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. Be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.